For a quick guide to show you how to submit a proposal request and receive consulting from us, and in some instances research, I'll be going over that in this video. Now, of course, how you start to submit a proposal request is by coming into services, and you come through, and this is the same way that you were able to view services, but it is also how you submit a proposal request. It's fairly simple. You come down, you choose the package you want. Maybe your client, you're interested, maybe a 12 SEO basic campaign, maybe you want a local buzz service for them as well, and maybe you're wanting to run a website audit report for them at the same time. If you scroll up to the top after choosing those, you see that your selected packages populate there. Maybe you're interested in some web design, so you click on web design, and maybe they're needing a new website as well, and you're interested in a WordPress 10 package here, so you choose that, and so on and so forth for social media PPC. And then what you would do is you'd come down and you'd hit the next button. After specifying your domain name up here, and then you would hit the next button either up top or down below, and it will take you then to a form for your intake information, and you would give us this intake information that we're asked for so that we can do our research. So real quick, let me address this subject matter. One, people wonder, why would I come into your services menu and submit a proposal request? I mean, what's the purpose of it? Well, isn't it just like a shopping cart, and I come in and I select what I want, and then I go and I check out, and we launch things, and everything's super easy? Yeah, that would be cool. We're actually better than that, though, because we provide you consulting and research for free. But it's difficult to consult on things. I mean, if you don't want to go through the process of telling us the information in a documented format, which we could then read it, research it, interpret it, diagnose it, and then consult you with the information that was provided to us in an official format, which is better for us. If you want to skip all that, you can always call in on live support and get phone support if you want. But if, for instance, you're wanting to be able to submit a proposal request for web design, and you want to call in and you want to go over some details, it would be nice to track that project. It'd be nice to have a place for us to respond to you, and thus the whole proposals module. So whenever you submit a service request with us, it goes through this phase for consulting first, because almost all of the marketing services or web design services require some degree of consulting. So whenever you submit a service request, you can breeze through this intake form process if you want to, or you can be as detailed as you want, more detailed if you're looking for more consulting on it. So on the intake form, as you'll see, and I'll see if I can't breeze through this, there's some required fields, and then there's a lot of them that are not required fields. On the web design side, yes, we do offer consulting services on the web design. But what a lot of people are really looking for whenever they submit a proposal request with us is the research that we do for SEO. So for SEO specifically on the intake form, we ask for information such as your what kind of keywords we should be researching for you, if they've had SEO done before in the past, if what kind of business categories they have, if they're e-commerce or not, things like that. When you're submitting a proposal request, you also have a list of people from your own company if there's multiple people in your company. So if you want us to be in touch with multiple people over the proposal request, in other words, do you want our system to email out these people and keep them updated on progress on this, on research or not? And if so, you would choose those. If not, you would hit next, and then it would give you a summary overview of the services you selected to officially submit. And inside of here, you would see the cost, and then you would see that if you want keyword research for these services, you can check the box, and then you would go ahead and submit this. Once you submit the proposal request, you would then be able to go in, click on proposals. It'll immediately redirect you here if you hit submit, or you would be able to go into your dashboard and on the top level icon set hit proposals, and down here, if I collapse the advanced search options, you would see a list of your proposals that you have in the system, what the service category is, and what the status on them is. And on the right-hand side, you would see a latest post in the discussion for the last time that we followed up on that post. And let's say that I was going to click on one of these proposal projects, specifically, let's say, for an SEO proposal project. That would bring me into a sales overview, and this would be the proposal project. This is where you would come in and go through the steps to launch the campaign if you wanted to, but typically you're not ready to launch the campaign. At the bottom here, you see where it says proposals. You can download pretty much a work statement on what would be involved in that specific service. And then at the bottom, there's a discussion where you would see our team would be interfacing with you on any questions that you have and consulting with you. And again, you could hit them up on Skype or call and talk to them, or you could come in the discussion, make a post, and we would update it. And then whenever we update that discussion, you would receive an email alert that we had responded, and so would everyone else in your company that you wanted to receive that alert. But where's the real bread and butter here? The real bread and butter really is in this keyword information module. If you're targeting someone for SEO, which is really the high dollar marketing sale, this is where you get the free research. This is where you're able to come in and you're able to see all of the keywords that we've researched out for you. You're able to see a competition analysis, a bank site audit report, a SiteGrader report, and an online presence report for your client. And you're able to come in here, view this reporting with your branding on it, the competition analysis, all the keyword research, and this module is very extensive. And you get all of this for free. This is amazing. This takes manual labor and a staff that we put there just to run this research for you. So you get the keyword research, you can search through it, you can filter it, you can select it, you can highlight it. You can view, for instance, your competition analysis, which is, let me see if I can pull up the competition analysis where it would show you your client's full rankings in Google versus their competitors. You can switch out their competitors if you want to. Sort, show your client how their competitors are beating them up really bad online with their rankings, helps you to sell, right? And then, of course, in the keyword research module itself, you could always show them the search traffic behind the keywords you want to target. And then you also have the online presence report that gives them an overview of their local online presence and grades them and shows them what directories they're in versus their competition, the location of their competition, and even review sentiment online. And if that's not enough, there's a SiteGrader report with your logo on it that you can PDF out that gives them a high-level overview of some of the SEO issues they have on their site. And if you want an even more technical report, we have the bank site audit report with your logo on it you can PDF out that gives an even more in-depth SEO analysis of their site for free at a high level. These are sales tools. They're great for high-level overview, tracking the client down, being able to show them with hard research and analysis how much traffic is out there for them, what is their competition doing, what does their site look like in terms of having some SEO issues, and a great overview on a couple of free site audit reports we give to you, and the online presence report for their local presence in terms of their directory scores. This is incredibly free and powerful research that we do for you, and you have to submit a proposal request to be able to get in here and get this research, and there is up to a 2-day turnaround time on getting all of this. Once you have all of that, if that's not enough, you can take this public link. This is a public link, for instance, the system's domain mask to your domain. So this would have your domain name in it. You could take that entire public link and stick that public link in. You see if you can stick that public link in the dashboard, and it will look like this. Look at this. Notice anything here? I took the public link on it. Look, no icons at the top, no other links. Everything's isolated. All it has is the keyword research. All of the reports are in here and linkable. What does that mean? It means you can take the public link on this entire research interface, send it to your client with your branding on it. They don't even have to log in, and they would be able to see all of this research, go through the research, digest the research, or you could shoot a short video to go over it. And that is really, really powerful. So in terms of why you would submit a proposal request, well, you don't need to really submit a proposal request unless you're either looking for consulting or you're looking for research. Other than that, you wouldn't really be going into services and selecting what you want and going through the process of launching it unless you're ready to launch. But we do have phone consulting for you, and that's one of the reasons why you submit a proposal request. And also, we have all of our keyword research, competition analysis, site audit reports that we generate, the free ones, and the online presence report that comes to you to help you close your leads, and we give that to you for free. So make sure you get in there, you avail of that, because it's really powerful and you can be running with it right away. And make sure to watch the next video on sales tips and tricks to learn a little bit more on how to successfully go after your leads and utilize our system even further to escalate your sales to an even higher degree.